Curious Taransh.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm on top of the world.
Superb. So what are we going to learn about today?
Space.
Yeah, so can you tell me what is the name of our galaxy?
Milky Way.
And what is the center of the Milky Way galaxy called?
Black hole.
And what do you see in the sky at night?
Constellation. Planet and moon.
Superb. And what is the satellite of moon called?
Chandrayaan.
Who was the first person to land on moon?
Neil Armstrong.
Right.
Sun.
Sun is the center of the...
Solar system.
And what revolves around the sun?
Planet.
Right. Which is the planet closest to the sun?
Mercury.
Yeah. And which is the hottest planet?
Venus.
And why is it so hot? Because it has a lot of...
Carbon dioxide.
Yes. And which is the planet on which we live?
Earth.
Yeah. And which is the red planet?
Mars.
Yeah. And what is the satellite of Mars called?
Chandrayaan.
Satellite of Mars.
Mangalyaan.
Yeah. And which is the largest planet?
Jupiter.
And what is its satellite's name?
Juno.
Juno. And which is the planet which has rings around it?
Saturn.
And what are the rings made of?
Ice. Rock.
Right. And which are the two planets that are dark and cold?
Neptune
And
and Uranus.
right. And which is a tiny dwarf planet?
Pluto.
Right. And who was the first Indian woman to go to space?
Kalpana Chawla.
Right. And which observatory is located in Antarctica?
Last observatory.
Right. And can you tell me the name of the constellation which is in the shape of bow and arrow?
Orion.
Yes. And which constellation is in the shape of head of the bull?
Taurus.
Taurus. And which constellation is in the shape of a big polar bear?
Ursa Major.
Yes. And which constellation is in the shape of a small polar bear?
Ursa Minor.
Very good.
Minor.
And what led to the extinction of dinosaurs?
Asteroid.
Yeah. And who discovered gravity?
Isaac Newton.
And what fell on his head when he discovered gravity?
Apple.
Yes. And is there any gravitational pull in space, Taransh?
No.
Right. And what are those people called who live on other planets?
Jadu.
And who was Jadu?
Alien.
Alien. What is designed to launch like a rocket and to land like an airplane?
Shuttle.
Yes. And what is made mostly of ices mixed with smaller amount of dust and rock?
Comet.
Yes.
With
What act as the eyes of the earth?
satellite.
Yes.
Light.
Which is an optical instrument used to view moon, stars, planets and distinct objects?
Telescope.
Telescope. A NASA unmanned aircraft for high altitude, long duration on science mission. High altitude.
Global hawk.
Yes. And what tells us about the location, time and weather?
Weather.
G.
GPS.
Yes, GPS. When astronauts go into space, they visit
National Space Station.
and astronauts sit in the International Space Station or they float? They float because there is no gravitational pull in the space. Okay. What facilitates fueling, maintenance, loading of cargo and crew into a spacecraft?
Spacecraft मतलब rocket.
Yes. So which machine puts fuel in the rocket?
Gantry.
Yes. And an object detection system that uses radio waves to determine the range, angle or velocity of objects.
Radar.
Yes. Thank you so much, Taransh.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye. See you soon.